Your emergency fund isn't completed. I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I also wouldn't upgrade your couch for $400. I wouldn't upgrade your anything else for $400. It's not an emergency until you get this done. We stay gazelle intense until we finish baby step 3. And that's what'll get you to where you want to be. You've lived like no one else so that later you can live like no one else and buy a bread maker, buy a mill.
I think it's
a mill. It's a mill. You mill your own grain.
Alright guys, this caller thought that they could explain away their financial mess, but Dave Ramsey catches the problem instantly. The excuses start breaking down, the tension rises fast, and Dave Ramsey delivers a full brutal reality check with zero sympathy. Breaking it all down on Debt Disaster Daily. Subscribe right now for more financial chaos. I know there's 90% of you guys watching who are not subscribed, so I'd heavily appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe. Let's jump in.
So my husband and I are in baby step 3, and I want to spend $400 on a new kitchen appliance. And my husband and I talked about it. He's listening right now. Hi, my love.
Hi, Teresa's
we couldn't
husband.
decide if it was a good idea or not.
Okay, how much do you guys have saved?
We have $1,800 right now in our savings account, and we have the cash in our checking account to cover it just fine.
Okay. And what's the goal for the 3 months? Emergency funds. How, like 1,800 to what?
We were just saying that we needed to write down a number for that. We only just finished baby step 2.
Okay.
Probably around $20,000.
And what's your household income?
About $50,000.
$50,000. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully that will be increasing soon, but
Like why?
Yeah.
And how much?
Changing jobs and changing career situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much do you think it'll change?
I don't know. We would have to start before we could predict that.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's the appliance? I'm just curious.
It's a flour mill,
Oh.
so it like mills wheat into flour.
Yeah, I got one I'll sell you used.
Oh,
I got a 5-gallon bucket of that stuff in the closet from 2 years ago when Sharon had this fad.
I promise I'll use it.
Yeah, that's what she
I'll
said.
use it.
I believe you will. I will.
I promise.
It's
I
all
promise I'll
healthy
use it.
too. It's all healthy.
It is.
It is.
They don't let any of the little glutens in it.
It
you know.
is.
I mean, honestly, how I look at it, me personally, I like bread. I love bread. But I know goddamn well the USA sells this shit with a bunch of shit and a lot of shit on bread, which is why I don't even buy bread as much anymore. Having a meal, though, in your house, honestly, that doesn't sound bad. I mean, if it's saving you away from eating restaurants and eating out all day and doing stupid crap, buying stupid crap, I mean, why not? And if you have the time as well, obviously, because, as you know, time is money, money is time. So if you have the time to do it, why not? Why the hell not? That's my take so far, but we'll have to see the rest of the video to find out.
There's no low glutens and no low COVIDs. So yeah, it's all COVID and gluten free.
What?
Oh my gosh, you people.
Teresa, you should have called Sharon. Sharon
Yeah, you
would have
should
been
have
on
called
your side.
Sharon.
Put her on. Put her on.
I know. I'm going to represent her in
I'm
this
serious. I'm going to go home and get the thing before she gets home and send it to you.
You should. That'd actually be a great.
That would be so funny. And Sharon wouldn't miss it because she hasn't. She wouldn't even. She wouldn't know it's gone.
That would be funny when
It'd
you
be
get
like
off.
8 months from now. She'd be going, "Hey,
You should
where's my little bread thing?"
Give your address to Kelly.
Gave
You
it
can
to a
make
lady
that
in Washington
I'm
D.C.
going to their
that was
house
more
for
deserving.
Easter. I'll sneak it for you, Teresa.
So
I
here's
will
the thing.
take it.
Here's the thing. The thing that we always have to manage when we're managing these decisions is not the actual little issue of $400, but what it represents in our behavior, in our standards, and in who we are. Okay, and so what Sharon and I would have said when we were at your place is we would have said, if this isn't an emergency, we can't do it because we don't yet have an emergency fund. And and it is very odd that I actually own one of those things.
How long did it take y'all to get out of debt, Teresa? How long were y'all doing baby step 2?
years.
I know. See,
Almost to the day, actually.
so much sacrifice.
I know, but it's just the point is that you have to have your filter system that says,
Yes, you do.
I'm going to make my decisions based on this set of on this framework
Yes.
and on this value system. And so, you've been using the baby steps as your framework for making the decisions, and it would say that this is not an emergency, don't do it. Although mathematically, it's not that big a deal.
Like
Okay.
you guys could, and you're going to be fine.
You could do a lot of stuff that people could do.
Yeah, but you don't want it to derail you. Is what you're saying?
The thing is, I
behavior.
don't want to. I just don't. You've reset the way your brains work on money in a positive way, and this messes it up. I mean, this is falling off the wagon. So,
Wow. You
no,
think it's
really.
falling off the wagon?
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
not going into debt for it, though.
No, but I mean, they're not going to make the decision through that framework. I would.
Well, here's how I see it. I mean, so far, they're not wrong so far. But here's how I see it, honestly. If you're making your own bread, you're probably making your own sandwiches, your own burgers, your own pastries, your own whatever involves flour, basically. And the fact that you have the desire to make your own flour at your own house, honestly, I applaud you, because you really shouldn't be buying that crap that you see at the grocery stores, unfortunately they're selling you crappy bread with a bunch of stuff that you probably can't even pronounce, or you probably didn't even know it existed. So yeah, I applaud you for making your own bread. And if it saves you from going to restaurants, like I said before, I think that's a great investment. Me personally, I think that's a great investment. Now, Ramsey, I guess he's focusing on the emergency funds and all that stuff. I get it. I truly get it. If you barely have 1,800, it's honestly a 50-50. Like, it's not gonna hurt you, obviously. You guys, according to them, they seem to be financially free, or barely financially free. But if you don't even have an emergency fund, then honestly, it's honestly mixed. But how I see it, it kind of makes sense. I'd say, honestly, I'd still say go for it. Why not? Like, you're not eating at restaurants, you're making your kids sandwiches with a real bread, making some delicious pastries with, once again, real dough, real wheat. You have a mill in your house. Why not?
I would not buy it because
I think
it's
I
not
would,
an
Teresa.
emergency.
It's not an emergency, but it's
and you don't have your
something that
emergency
she's gonna
fund,
be
and so
using
you
in
should
the
not
kitchen.
be buying
And
luxury
for
items
four-
that aren't an emergency.
it's not $4,000. It's $400.
It's not $400,000 either.
$400.
It doesn't matter.
But I'm saying for 4 years of their lives, they've been sacrificing to get out of debt. Okay, and then we always say when you get out
So
of
we
debt,
have
like,
a tie. Rachel says buy
what
it.
are you going to do?
I say don't. I've
and
got
I
one in the
think
closet.
It's fine. Oh no, hold on. We have some audience. Who's a yes?
The audience is saying don't buy it.
Oh no! Oh, I got one.
I got one thumbs up. Got a bunch of thumbs down.
We got a lot of thumbs up.
Audience participation.
Shoot.
Rachel, you're losing.
Shoot.
You're losing. You're so kind and gentle.
It's not that I'm kind and gentle. It's that I like the hard work and the exhaustion of what they've gone through.
Which means I need a
$400 of
homemade
something-
bread machine.
Listen, I'm telling you.
That's what all this hard work was for.
Listen, I don't do it, but people that do it,
They don't. They put it in their closet.
they love it. You can.
I know.
She could
I know
sell it,
someone
though.
personally.
Shoot. I wish this was
Whole
something
grain
that.
pancakes and muffins galore for about 90 days. Hadn't seen them since.
Oh
We
man.
lost the enthusiasm.
Well, that's the thing. That's also the bigger question. Are you gonna be using it on the daily, or at least like weekly, or bi-weekly, or monthly? That's a question as well. Because if you're investing time. Obviously, you're investing time, and you're gonna invest, I'd say, a decent amount of money on a mill. And obviously, you need to take care of it. Make sure it doesn't get too dirty or too dusty. So, it takes time. If you have the time to do so, me personally, I'd say go for it. You get those delicious pancakes, delicious bread, sandwiches, you name it. And it's healthy. Healthier.
On the latest health fad.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Teresa, it's fun. That's fun. We're not making
it's not
fun
the
of you.
end
We're
the
making
world,
fun of me.
but
Okay,
it's
but
not a need.
it's
a
not,
want.
So if your emergency fund was completed and you could put it in the budget, yes. Your emergency fund isn't completed, I wouldn't do it. I also wouldn't upgrade your couch for $400. I wouldn't upgrade your anything else for $400. It's not an emergency until you get this done. We stay gazelle intense until we finish baby step 3. And that's what'll get you to where you want to be. You've lived like no one else so that later you can live like no one else and buy a bread maker, buy a mill.
I think
it's a mill. It's a mill. You mill your own grain.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask questions. I don't want to. I'm so not in.
You're going to have to get your mom to get it out and show you.
I know I will on Easter.
She might give it to you. You never know.
I have to give it to Teresa.
You might need it. Well, you could get Teresa's address and just ship it on over there.
Get it just in case.
Just saying. That's funny. And the grain, it's like a 5-gallon bucket of paint. It's a 5-gallon bucket, plastic bucket full of grain in the closet.
And the grain, it's not like
it's like grain. It's like grain. Like you went out in the field and picked the grain. Yeah, it's
like the stem.
No, it's the seed.
It's the seed of the grain.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's grain.
Yeah,
it's real. I mean, it's apparently pretty dormant because it's been sitting there a while. So.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, yeah, like Dave Ramsey said earlier, I mean, I guess it really is just a mindset thing. Like, you just got out of debt, you're finally financially free. If you're just gonna add these things, like, let's say you want to get a couch, you want to get a TV, you want to get a mill, it's like these things, it's like a mental game, and what he wants you to do is win, obviously, and just say no until you get your emergency fund, which me personally, I'd say yes. I understand his perspective, but if this is, like I said, if you are going to use it constantly, if you're gonna watch over it, if you're going to stop eating out, stop buying that crappy bread or pastry or whatever, and if you have the time, most importantly, if you have time, I'd say go for it. And obviously, if you're financially free. If you're in debt, absolutely not. So yeah, that's basically the moral story, guys. Also, fix your mindset too. Fix that mindset. Just because you buy a meal, don't think that you have to buy all these stupid other gadgets and whatnot, and all this other material bullshit just because you're financially free. You gotta obviously always have an emergency fund. Always invest. Always have something. Always have a backup. Or always have extra finances, emergency funds, all that. And until then you can do whatever the hell you want. So, yeah. This is Debt Disaster Daily. Subscribe if you enjoy these kinds of videos. I know a handful of you guys enjoy it a lot, so I'd appreciate if you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we're out of here. Catch you in the next one.